And the reason I am is he's 33-3-1. All right. Let's look at his last few fights. Let's be honest with ourselves here. He lost. He won his last fight. I'm sorry, against Aaron Martinez.
Aaron Martinez, and the one before that was the one where
he lost to Thurman.
Really iced him.
Yeah.
And it was more Guerrero's courage than his skill that kept him in that fight.
Yeah, no doubt. And I agree with you 100%. Then he beat another guy named some guy from Japan. But then he lost.
Yoshihiro Kameji.
Yeah, exactly.
Something like that.
I can't pronounce him either. I even got a Japanese guy now. I'm working with Tanaka a little bit, and Tanaka's a great fighter. But and then he lost the decision to Floyd Mayweather. What the hell's fire, man? Did he really think he had a chance against Floyd Mayweather? I mean,
he was thoroughly beaten in that, and he was lucky not to be knocked out by Thurman. So in his last fight, only the one that's most removed from today, his fight against Andre Berto could be scored as a good win. He knocked the man down twice. And he won a unanimous decision. And at that point, you could say, well, Berto was a legitimate opponent. I think after that fight, however, that made Berto not so legitimate for Mayweather. But anyway, we've got these two men who are fighting for the title, whose last five performances have looked really, really very, very shaky. And all of the very good welterweights that are available to
the last two times.
This is an amazing decision to pit these two fighters against each other. I think it's an unscrupulous one.
I mean, he's fought for the interim WBC title before and won it against a guy that was 23-0, which is led by Adiv, Selkiv Aldiv, and needless to say, he lost that fight pretty quick because he turned around and fought again against Bodo for the interim title. He won a unanimous decision. The scores were 116-110, 116-110, 116-110. What that means is Bodo had some points deducted. All right, plain and simple. This is a 12-round fight. It should have been 116-112. Against Mayweather, he got a lesson in boxing. 118-110, 118-110, 117-111. I mean, this guy got a lesson. Against Thurman, he was losing on every card drastically. When I say drastically, it was Thurman had already won all but 2 rounds, and of course that was only a decision too for Thurman. But he won all but 2 rounds and won every round on Judge Adelaide Bird.
But not what most people think a decision loss is, because he really got whipped. He was beaten up very badly.
Yeah, he went down round 9. I remember him getting knocked down around 9.
He was like a sack of potatoes yet. It was not an incidental, one of those so-called flash knockdowns. It was a freight train that hit him. And not only that, but Guerrero has not knocked anybody out since 2010.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. I'm looking at the stats on my screen right now, and I see nothing. It's 2010. He beat Roberto David Arrieta, and this guy was 35-15, guys. I'm being honest. And that was at lightweight. Okay, he knocked him out. He has knocked nobody out at 140 or above. Once he moved up, he fought Casamore. Casamore is a decent win. Pretty good win. I'm not going to take nothing away from him. Casamore was deducted a point and barely lost the fight, if you look at it. 98, 99, 90, yeah. I mean, well, no, not barely, but I mean, he lost the fight. Then he moved up to at the lightweight division, Escobedo. He won the WBO Intercontinental lightweight title. That's not too impressive. I'm not really impressed with that.
No, both of these guys are extremely good, well-trained, disciplined boxers. They were introduced to boxing by their parents, by their father, when they were very young. But in the case of Guerrero, who's now 32, you have to wonder that he's been getting hit in the head and the face since he was a boy, and he was taking a toll on him.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100%, Professor.
And that's probably a bigger reason why your prediction of a KO is going to turn out to be true over my prediction of a decision victory for Danny, because I think we can see Robert Guerrero regressing in the ring.
Yeah, I do too. I can see it. Whenever he's having to have a decision against guys like Yoshimura, Kamiyagi, guys like Aaron Martinez. Aaron Martinez was 19-3, and he won a split decision against him. Come on, man. Let's get real. Why are we fighting for this title? There's plenty of people out there. Let's put Earl Spence in there first. Hell. Sean Porter. Let's put somebody else in there first. You know how many more heavyweights are rated above Guerrero? Not Garcia necessarily. Garcia's rated too high, in my opinion, too, for a welterweight, considering he's had one fight, and that was against the awesome Paulie Malignaggi at his age. Now,
well, you know what, Prophet? Even though I'd like to see him sit down and just enjoy the rest of his life, Manny Pacquiao is a better candidate.
You damn right he is. You damn right.
His losses have come against the absolute top guys, and even when he himself is not scoring knockouts, he is knocking people down.
Yeah, unless
6 times in the same fight, and it's just simply not being totally outclassed like Guerrero was by Thurman and by Mayweather.
Yeah, I agree 100%. No doubt.
Well, to think of somebody else, Timothy Bradshaw, he has one loss. Sean Porter. Why are these guys...
They like our decision. They're clapping for us. They like our decision. We take Danny Garcia. I take Danny Garcia late rounds. And when I say late rounds, I mean it's going to at least go 8. I figure at least 8. After that, it's Danny Garcia's fight to knock him out. And the reason I say that is this guy is starting to remind me a lot of Malignaggi. I'm not going to lie to you. Look at common opponents. Look what's happened recently.
Caleb Bunch is missing boxer, but he's against somebody who's punching him much harder and is about as good a boxer. He doesn't look good for Robert Guerrero.
I mean, my biggest problem with Danny Garcia is his footwork. What I mean by his footwork is his wide stance. Okay, it's the guy that's 31-0. He's only got 18 KOs, and most of them come at the lightweight division. All right, there's no joke. He's number 7 in the world. All right, at welterweight division. Let's go back real quick. Let's check out. Send me back up Guerrero stats, please. All right, let's see what his ranking is. Number 21, 7-21. Number 7-21 in the world are fighting for the damn world championship. Is that a joke or what?
Oh, you're looking at the Ring Magazine ratings?
Yeah, they're showing me stats up on the screen here. And they got Guerrero considered a 4.5-star fighter. He's number 11 in America, guys. He's the 11th welterweight in America. What the hell is he doing fighting for the world title? Why is he fighting for the world title? Can somebody help me out on this? What you think, Prophet? You there?
What do you think?
Yeah, what do you think?
I really don't think that it's a legitimate fight for a vacant title.
I don't
think it just shows you the corruption
I gotta pay attention. Disregard the call board. That thing is blazing right now. I'm gonna take a call real quick on the air. The rest of them will be on there. Hey, you're talking to the Prophet. How can I help you? I'm sorry, KC Prophet now. And Prophet and Professor, let me answer the question. We'll answer your question. There's another one coming in. Do what now? Why do we not think Guerrero's going to win the fight? Is that a serious question, or? I'm being honest. I mean, the guy had a split decision against Martinez. Do you see any way possible, Professor, for this guy to win the fight?
Let me just answer him very succinctly. I think we're pretty much on the same page on this. We don't think that he will win the fight because he's older, he's more sharp-worn, he doesn't hit as hard, and he has proved in his last 2 fights that he's quite vulnerable. And Danny Garcia, though he should not be fighting for the welterweight title right now, just as way too much for Robert Guerrero at this stage of his career.
100%. I agree with exactly what you just said. And excuse me? He said Garcia got 2 gift decisions out of his last 4 fights. All right, now guys, I will somewhat agree with that. Herrera, Peterson, you could say beat him. I think maybe, call board, please, people. We'll get to you as soon as we can. Just as soon as we can get to you, we'll get to you. And maybe him and Lamont Peterson would have been a better fight for the welterweight title, vacant title.
Well, really all you've got to look forward to, since this is not a legitimate title, is let's hope that it's an interesting fight. And what do you think about that, Prophet? Is it going to play out to be a fan-friendly type of fight? Would it be interesting? Would it be worth watching?
Would it be worth watching?
Right.
I believe it depends on what type of fan you are.
Somebody who's a boxing historian or a boxing junkie who has to see everything. But is it worthwhile for somebody who's just a casual boxing fan?
I don't think so. I'm going to be honest with you. And I hate to say that, and I think the better fight on the card is Manzur in Brazil.
And that brings up something that maybe we can discuss the radio next time. Take the call. I'll bring up my point later.
All right. Hello, you're on the air with the Prophet and Professor. How you doing today? What's your name? Joey out of where? North Carolina. How can we help you? Garcia knocks him out early. I disagree with that. I don't know what the professor thinks exactly. We'll get his intake on that in a minute. I'm going to tell you, like I said a minute ago on air, I think Guerrero comes out. He's got boxing knowledge. I think he's got a little more skill set than Guerrero total. And the reason I say that is because of experience. He's been there with Floyd Mayweather. He's been there with Andre Berto. He's been there with Keith Thurman. I mean, Garcia's been there with some decent fighters, but nothing like them guys, okay? You go in there with Floyd Mayweather, buddy, you have been in there with the best ring technician there is, bar none. I mean, people can say what they want about the man, but you got to respect his skill set, okay? His skill set, his ring generalship, and his ring IQ. The very first Floyd Mayweather type guy I ever seen may have been Sugar Ray Leonard. All right, let me take this next call, and I don't even think I need to put. Professor, you see him knocking him out in the first 2 rounds?
Do I think he knocks him? No, I don't. Not only because of what you said, but because number one, Garcia is really not Garcia, but Guerrero is a tough boxer. Not only is he a skilled boxer, he's a tough one too. So I don't think anybody takes him out early.
I don't know.
Besides what you said, is that Danny Garcia is not going to go out looking for a one-punch knockout. It's not his style.
No, it ain't. It's wearing down. And like I called earlier in the fight when me was off the air, it's to the body first. You know what I'm saying?
He'll definitely have to wear him down. He's going to have to feel his advantage mounting. It's like investing in a bank account. When the bank account is big, then he draws it out. Danny Garcia is not somebody who's going to go out and try to finish somebody early.
No, he's never been. I mean, let's just look at his box record. If somebody put his box record on, Joey, put his box record online for me. I just want, I'm interested in seeing it, and I'll take